Welcome to today's session. We are going to customize our Teespring account. That's our shop, by putting our banner and also other details that are required. So we go to Canva. This is where we design our banner. Canva is a free tool which you can use to design anything. Unless where there are limitations, then you are required to use Canva Pro, which is paid. So for us, we'll be using a free Canva tool. You can create so many arts, banners, profile pictures, and even posts. So we look for a banner. So this is the banner we'll be using for all our stores. So when you search for banner, filter down on your left with free, so that we can pick the free templates and customize. The ones you see with a $sign, those are to be paid for. It's part of marketing by Canva. If you open, you can edit them, but there are some elements which you need to delete for you to be able to download using free Canva account. So you can pick one which is completely free. We can pick like this one for fitness. We just edit. I like the color code and the way the text is displayed. Later I will be working on our brand identity. So this one now will come with proper brand colors, font size, and all that, so that when we are even creating our website, we have everything that we need. So we open this template we'll be editing. So we just change the text to something that's catchy. Remember, this is what the client will see. The shop will be more like a website, and this image we will fit in the page, then the client can scroll down. So the message you pass here needs to be unique, catchy, and also something that you interest your client to even scroll down and see what you're offering. So we just edit. This may require you do some research, or you can come with your funny phrase depending on what you are creating. Like my designs are geared to life, so my theme goes hand in hand with life. So I want people to be happy when they are wearing my designs, even in charity works, charity organizations. This is the theme. So we change the image and replace with the one that we have uploaded, we downloaded in the previous tutorial when we are creating our t-shirt. You can go to the same free websites and download another image. If you notice, the image is cut off. We can't see the frame for the honey. This is because of the frame that is used. If you look at it, you can't resize. There is a frame that is used which we need to change. Even if you try to set to back, set to front, you can't. Let's delete this. Let's also delete this. Now this is the frame, the one with the cloud and some background. So you go to elements, search for frame. If you drag, it will still cut. So this is where the problem is. That frame, the way it is designed, it cuts your image. So this is how you create funny looking images and even videos by just dragging them behind a frame. We'll be doing this a lot in social media once we are done with our stores, and also designing our t-shirts, mugs, pillows, duffets, and many more. So we can adjust our text. You can even change font at the top, font size, font display, and even add effects. So I've just changed my text. Then trying to place it so that it looks nice. You can edit the template. Everything here can be edited. So then you can use drag and drop to place your text or align your text. So let's go back to our image. So let's delete the image. Let's go to elements and search for frames. If you scroll down, somewhere there are frames, these ones, which you can use. And there are many, depending on the effect you want on your image. So click to see all this. If you drag and drag an image, the image will be held within that frame. This is when you want to constrain an image. We can pick one like this, drop, then we go to our upload, pick our image, drag and drop. So we might need to resize our frame so that the image fits well, then position well, then drag and drop. Let's see. Yeah, at least it's a bit visible, and that's fine. So you can play around with the frames and frame size. So we go to share, then I click download. Then we are downloading as PNG. This time we don't need Canva Pro for these settings. Just download. So that's how you create banners and profile pictures for your social media and your website. Anything that requires a banner, you can use Canva the same way. You only need to know the size. If you need to resize the image, you just go to our free website which we used to resize. Then either enlarge, crop, reduce size without affecting quality of your image. So now you have our banner. You can now go to Teespring or Spring and update our profile. So there are many images which you can edit. Just change the text and even add your image. So we go to our profile, then settings on Teespring, then on the left side we expand, then click dashboard, store. So this will open store settings. So you click on store editor. So a new screen opens where now you can edit your store details. So we are uploading a hero banner. So click on hero banner, then click select image, to upload the image that we downloaded. On the center you see the preview. So the image looks a bit big, so you might need to resize it. Remember, our Canva free account can't allow us to resize the image, so the bigger the image, the longer it takes to load. So that image will fit in the page where we are seeing the designs. It will be the one visible, then the designs will be below. Those t-shirts will just be below. So it looks more like a website. We'll be adding more details in the future as we customize our store and increase our sales. So we wait for it to load. So the image size will matter depending on your internet speed. If it is fast, then you should be good to go. Just upload and it updates your store. If not, then you can resize your image. So the upload is complete, but the image has not loaded. The reason is the image that we created is way bigger than the resolution needed for Teespring. So this may require we edit our image using our free tool to resize it. So we go to our free tool, which you have used before, the image resizer. It's image enlarger. This time we want to resize our image by reducing the size. So upload the image that we downloaded from Canva, allow it to load. So this time we'll be using specific dimensions that are recommended by Teespring. If you check below where you're uploading, they have given the recommended size. So you come and feed it in. So you select by dimension, then put the width, then put the height. Remember to untick the rock so that you're able to also manually key in the height. Then now you can resize your image. You can leave it as a PNG, then resize. So the image is compressed and you will not lose the quality of your image. That's why I'm using these free tools, but the developer is earning money from advertisements. We'll be designing websites and incorporate ads. So be sure to check my YouTube channel for this tutorial, so you can check my website. I keep on updating with new tutorials, new ideas that can help you make money, and I cover them from a beginner perspective. So we download our image. This is the image, no quality is lost, and the new size is what is required by Teespring. So you confirm. So we have downloaded our image, so we upload the new image. This is a bit fast owing to the reduced size. and it has updated our profile. So when you visit my link, you'll be able to see this banner. Then the products will be below it. So the image is uploaded. Under advanced, you can put additional details. You can also change the background and add links. That's hyperlinks either to a website or to a category, and that link will be embedded inside. We can also add a button that will overlay above our, that will be displayed above our banner, so that the client doesn't need to scroll down. They can click then open the page directly. Then we can make the text banner, that's the button text. You can also change the background and also the text itself, that's the color and font. So put a message for the button. As you can see on the preview, the button is created. You can change the text color and also the background color for our button. We change text color, can give any color. As I said, we'll be doing brand identity later. This is a company we are creating for print on demand. For a start, we need our store to be up and running. Then when we are doing brand identity, this is when we will specify our color and even our logo. So we can select a color like bluish, then change the color of the button. Yeah, like that. That's visible now. So you can save our changes. Remember to save your changes, otherwise they won't be visible in your store. So we can click a section to go back. We have done a hero banner. You can go to navigation bar. Here you can design a logo, add links, social media links. So in our case, we'll be changing this text that is displayed here with a logo. We'll create the same logo in Canva. So go to canva.com. Under features, check whether you can see logo. If it's not there, you can search. Then filter down with free logos. Then you can edit one and replace with your text and also image. So this is one way you can create logo. But remember, when you're creating logo, you need to do brand identity. That is, you have your specific color, font color, and such stuff. Those are the ones that will help you come up with your logo. You'll be doing that using Canva. In advanced classes, we'll be using Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, and Adobe XD to make our designs. For now, we want to start from free, easy to use softwares or platforms or tools. Then we can go to those that require technical details. We can filter down our logos. So So you can go through all of them and pick one that interests you. You can also create a blank one, then upload your image or get it under elements, and also put your text. So let's pick a ready-made template. You can also use a create design, then set the dimensions. This being a beginner, and I'm assuming you don't have skills in graphic design, let's use ready-made template. Then as we advance, we'll be able to create our own from scratch. So look for those which are free. You can pick like this one, and when you click anything on Canva and it opens on a new page, if you go to your project, it is usually saved, and you can delete it. So we change the text to our company name, that's our store name. This is Chegewamugo, that's my name. So we can adjust the font size. You can also change font. Then we add designs. So my store is Chegewamugo Designs, because I'm doing designs. So we can go to elements, search for an image which we can use. Since my company's designs, I would like to be associated with designs. So these are things you do when you're doing brand identity. So you can scroll down among the list given and pick one that depicts aspect of designs. So we are creating a logo for our store and also for our company. If it is a good logo, you can decide to proceed with it. The beauty with the ready-made templates is that you don't need to worry about the colors. They have already selected for you. So you just make those colors your brand colors. Even fonts, if you want, you can adapt or change. You can pick like this one. Is this? Let me pick this. Looks interesting. I can drag it to cover my text, and drag this to fit in the whole page. That's the width. Then increase my font size for it to fill. I want it to be visible in the store. Then I can expand this to also fit. Then I can position our design, then enlarge a bit. So if you notice, I have blue and red. Those would be my brand colors for now. So we download. Remember, this logo will come with a background, a white background, and it also have spaces at the top and the bottom. So if we upload the way it is, you might find in the store it's not visible well. You can also rename for you to be able to know where it is saved in Canva. So we call it logo. So we upload it. So when you upload, you notice it's not visible because of the space at the top and the space at the bottom of our design. So allow this to upload. So the image is loading. As you notice, the logo is not visible because of that white space. So we go to our image resizer. This time we'll be using image cropper. On the top there is a image cropper. So we crop our image. We won't lose our image quality. That's the beauty of using free tools, but again you need to be careful. Since I'm doing this for my own store, I don't need to worry a lot. So I need to remove the white space at the top and the bottom. So now I have my logo well fitting. So I can download this image, then upload to replace the image, that the logo that we uploaded. So I upload this, and now it should fit well, and it should also be visible within the store. Yeah, it's better. It's fitting well. So we can go ahead and customize the store. So the options and navigation bar, which you can change, like background color. You can use any color you want. I can use green because my theme is white. My theme is happiness. White, green, blue, they go with happiness. So these are some of the things we'll be doing later when you're doing brand identity, so that we align our color font size with our theme. Then you can edit footer. You can also add products that are shown on your store by default. You can also remove. Like me, I had already loaded. You can click add an item, then once you add, you click save, then you go to footer. The footer is the part at the bottom. Let's wait for the store to load. We see what is on our footer. If you scroll down at the bottom, the footer is black, and also there are some contact details. Ideally, it's like you're creating your own website. This is like a website for your store, hosted by Teespring. You can buy a custom domain, and when your visitors or your customer visit this link, they won't notice it is a store. Then they will see a website where they can go and buy. More of a e-commerce website. They can buy online, pay for their purchase, and you can withdraw that money. You'll see that later. Hopefully I have made some sales, then I can show you how to withdraw. You can support me by making a purchase. I'll be leaving link to my store in the description where you can support me. And if you need my services, I will also be leaving the website to my freelancing career where you can order. You can also contact me directly, even from my social media accounts. I'm ready to help you, even to set up store for you. Don't worry about the cost a lot. It's something we can discuss. As I said, that person who is not interested much on earning rather than helping a fellow artist, so that you can also make money and help somebody else. That's why I'm making these tutorials for free. If you need certification for for these courses, you can check the link to my Udemy where you can purchase and get that certificate which you can show on your store, on your CV, or even on your freelancing website. So remember to save your changes. And now our store is ready. We have already customized. Let's see whether there is anything else we can change. So you can play around with these settings. So we have our color theme, that is blue and green. There is also white and some aspect of red and yellow. I'm using a lot of blue, that's my preferred color, and also green, and also white for the background. So we can go back and copy the link to our store and preview to see what we have designed. So paste the link and open the store, and let's wait and see. So these are the stores we'll be linking to our social media accounts once we create and get them monetized. So this tutorial is will be a very long one, which will take you through a whole journey where you can learn from different sources passively. As you can see, the banner fills in our store. If you notice at the top, the details are not saved. I don't think we saved. Or if we saved, there is an error. The footer saved. So you might have forgotten to save our settings. So we go back to our store design and go to store editor. To save our settings. So store editor. There were errors when we saved. This could be related to network, but changes are still there, so you only need to save. And interestingly, it's saved finally. So we can go and load our store again. Just refresh. And 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, we have our new store with a new look and feel. So this is how you create your online store without even having to do Shopify and such stuff. We'll be creating all those later, and even Facebook store, Instagram shop, TikTok, and even Twitter, and also create our own website so that you're able to display. So now we have our shirt that we added. These are some of my designs that I had done earlier. So remember, you can support me by making a purchase. I will appreciate. There are also other various ways of supporting me. Remember to subscribe, like, share, invite people to also run, and let's spread this word. Let people run for free. I'm also offering you for free. Thank you, and let's meet in the next tutorial where now we'll be customizing our Redbubble store. We want them to look similar. Thank you.